Do you know what Permian actually means?
Permian.
Permian.
Permian. How do you say it?
A brief background of yourself, and then how did that all into Permian?
Do you know, on paper, I really shouldn't be doing this, you know? Like, I'm creating a sneaker brand. Like, let's just deep it for a second. But to take a few steps back, like, I originally went to uni, studied economics and finance, and then went from graduating straight into banking, did that for about 5 years. But up until that point, I was doing everything that I was supposed to do. Uni, job, etc. But COVID just reset all of that completely. I had a bit more spare time on my hands and I figured, let me do something different, let me do something creative. And so I picked up a $20 course or pound course online for fashion design. Like, it struck me that I couldn't find any footwear designers, but that's a story for another day. But anyway, picked up a 20 quid course on fashion design, and then before you knew it, I designed a few pairs of trainers, found a manufacturer, and I got them made.
Whatever happened to the trainers that you designed and made?
So we made them, we got a sample, we got them made, we shifted quite a few pairs. But then the realities of life kicked back in, COVID ended, went back to doing my 9 to 9, and just trying to build a brand while working a full-time job just became too much. It wasn't sustainable at all. But then I just figured, like, if I'm like, it man, like if I'm gonna do this properly, like, I'm gonna go for it properly. And so I quit my job last year, and then here we are.
Tell us about the journey so far. What's it like to start a brand, a sneaker brand in particular?
Oh man, it's a lot, man. Like, there's ups, there's downs, man. Like, there's everything left, right, everything in the middle. From trying to build a distinct brand, all the way through to designing 30 different shoes, all the way through to trying to build a community and communicating the brand vision to that community, finding manufacturers who can make products to the quality that we're looking for. Like, there's so much that goes into it, but I'm still learning, and we're gonna give it a proper good crack. The biggest challenge so far, you know, coming from banking and into the creative space, is trying to communicate what's in my mind and getting them to make that into a reality. That, I think, that's for me has been the biggest challenge so far. But I'm getting better at trying to, or at least I think I'm getting better at trying to communicate that.
So you designed 30 trainers. Which design do you like best?
That is an impossible question to even try and answer, man. Like, do you know how much blood, sweat and tears went into every single one of those designs? And you're gonna ask me to pick one? No way. 24 of them are good. Like, they came out exactly how I had envisioned them, or very similar. The other 6, I don't know what was in the air that day, man, but they didn't come out. They came out cool, but they're not my favorite, let's put it that way. But like, the 24, strong.
So what are you building?
Do you know what Permian actually means? For 47 million years, there was no Europe, no North America, no Africa, nothing. There was one world, right? One community. Permian is pretty much that. Whatever trainer, whatever sneaker we produce will be picked by the community. Anything we ever produce will be picked by the community. And that's the way I see it. It's exciting to be able to make sneakers that we actually want to see. And the way that it's going to work is we design, the community decides together. To kick it off, I've designed basically 30 different trainers, and the community are the ones that get to pick the one that we make first, our first ever drop. They get first dibs on it, exclusivity and all that good stuff. Whoever wants them like the most, they just need to let us know, and then we can make some banging trainers, innit? And if they don't like any of them, like, they'll be tight, innit?
So why are you building Permian?
Man, I just want to make cool shit with cool people. That is the long and short of it. But I also want to use it as a way to platform emerging creatives, particularly within design and music. I want to democratize access to design. Like, that to me is cool. Speaking to creative people is inspiring, because of the way that they see the world. Like, we could be looking at the exact same thing, but seeing two very different things. Like, that's why I'm building Permian.
So what's happening behind the scenes? Is there anything in particular you're working on? Any cool projects?
Yeah, man, we've got a waitlist that's just gone up, and it's growing pretty quickly. Like, we're gonna have to lock it off soon, to be honest. but we're going to be doing events. We're going to be making sick content to show the inner workings of the brand, the inner workings of making sneakers, all access, all the challenges, all the good stuff, everything. We've also got the 30 designs that I did as well. People are liking, commenting, interacting, letting us know which ones their favourites are. Permian.world on all platforms. Like, follow, subscribe, join the waitlist. We're probably going to lock it off soon, to be honest. I can't be making too many shoes.